Well, good afternoon from Xi'an. Late afternoon, 3 o'clock. I woke up this morning and I felt really bloated. I've been eating too much. So while I was lying there, I drank a decent amount of water and just relaxed for a while. And booked me hotel and train ticket for tomorrow. So just said I'd just chill out for a while. It was nice, and I have to say, still not 100%, but I got a coffee when I came out of the hotel that I'm staying in a chain called Coffee. And this one actually worked, unlike the other app. The only thing is, I got a bad coffee. I ordered it came up saying new and popular. It said iced strawberry latte, and I said, you know what, yeah, maybe nice and refreshing, you know, because it's hotter than I expected today. It was very cloudy a while ago, and then when I left the hotel the sun came out. 33 degrees today. But the strawberry latte, nah, really not good. I drank about 2/3 of it just because it was cold and it's hot today. I didn't even bring my new cap. So anyway, plan for now is to head towards the old town, but not to go into the old town. I'm going to head to an area just south of it called the Datang, which is the Tang paradise. It's a place, big area, that as the sun sets it all lights up. It's got lovely buildings and light shows and people dressed in original Tang Dynasty clothing. So that is the plan for today. I didn't really have any plan until this morning, and then when I wasn't feeling great I said, I thought I might just stay in the hotel all day, but no. Well, I made it to a temple, the Daxingshan Temple. Now this is a very old Buddhist temple, and the grounds are pretty big, but it was actually built in the 200s, believe it or not, so almost 2,000 years ago. But it was mostly destroyed in the anti-Buddhist movement of about the 900s when the Tang Dynasty fell. So most of it was destroyed, but it's lovely looking, isn't it? There's quite a few people coming out now. You see some of it, this part closes at 5, which is not too far away. So I'm not feeling much better. I'm still bloated, but I got iced water and that's helping quite a lot, I have to say. So I'm gonna walk around the grounds of this temple if I can. People are still walking in, but people are asking. Well, that's a bit disappointing because I was planning on coming down and sitting down in the grounds for a little while and relaxing, but I can't do that. I'm gonna check out a shopping centre that's here. It looks gigantic in the pictures, and it's almost at the traditional Tang city that I want to go to. Pretty massive, and it goes on and on. Holy crap, check this out. Actually have ducks in the middle of a shopping centre. That's just crazy. And this shopping centre is massive. I thought it just went up, but it goes back really far. Oh my god. Well, there's nothing else to show you in here because it's a shopping centre. This is just a big attraction though. Everything else is just the same shops. So there's nothing to show you. Unless you want me to take a tour around the shoe shops, but I highly doubt it. Because I don't want to do that. And now I've made it to the Dayan Square. Now this place is massive. Holds a couple of records. So it's the biggest Tang Dynasty cultural square in the world. Well, in Asia, of course. There wouldn't be a Tang Dynasty cultural square anywhere else. But the whole place, not including the water area, is 110,000 square meters. And it's a pedestrianised zone, so it goes all the way past the pagoda here. And past that, that's the Wild Goose Pagoda. And it goes past that down to the Daxingshan Temple. And the length of it is about 3 kilometers, and the width of it's about half a kilometer. And it's made up with all these water features over here. Now I won't be here for the show, it's only on twice a day. But it's musical fountains all along here, massive area. It's got huge light shows, which I might see depending on when the sun starts to go down. Of course, it's very commercial as well here. You can see the pagoda up here, Wild Goose Pagoda. So 3 kilometers of a pedestrianised zone, just under 3 kilometers. So we'll take a walk down. Apparently there'll be live music on. So we'll see if there is anything. There's people TikToking. Well, they don't have TikTok here, but they have Douyin. Same thing. It's just a different name. Or maybe they're doing it for the little red book, Xi'an. For some reason it's gotten very popular. You can see people playing guitar for their phones. People selling stuff. A couple of Westerners, wow. McDonald's, well, you see it's very commercial. Very. Also, another random fact about a record that this place holds. For a public square, it holds the world record for the amount of benches. They have that advertised. So there you go. If you're ever in a pub quiz and someone says where in the world has the most benches in a public square, and you can say, you know what, it's the Dayan Temple area, Dayan Square in Xi'an. So now the view here is where the fountain shows are on, but of course I'll miss it. But look how big the area is. Massive. Everyone's dressed up in their Tang Dynasty clothing. Got their photos taken, which is understandable. People are going around selling like photo shoots, you know, they do them up. They offer to do the makeup, give them the clothes, and obviously they only ask the women to do it because, well, I think they do, because on the pictures that they're waving around it's only women. I suppose there is traditional men's clothes, but I guess it's not as popular. There are a lot of women dressed up though, young, old. More like carvings on the wall of the back of the Goose Pagoda, as it's called. Now I'm feeling better. I don't feel bloated anymore. The only thing is I haven't eaten today. You know when you're, I don't know if you ever gotten it, but when you're feeling bloated you just don't want to eat. You don't even want to think about food, so I haven't. I'll get something later before I go back to the hotel. Let's get a train at 11 tomorrow. 3.5 hour train to Chengdu. That should be fun. One of the really crappy things about public transport in China, and they're not always, sometimes, but from my experience, when you get on a train, there's always a certain amount of people that are listening to their TikToks or Douyin. with no earphones, full blast. Honestly, it drives me mad. Like, put earphones in, you know? And statues. Emperor Tang. I guess people begging him for food. That's not a very good look, is it? Everyone kind of staring at me, but it's alright. I've seen a couple of Westerners here. People are pointing as well, so I don't think they really care. Now, you can't go into the temple this way. I think you have to go in from the front. You can see the people dressed up in the clothes. Nice. I'm just waiting to hear some live music, you know? As I said, the area is, what, 3 kilometers. So there's plenty of time for me to find some music. Someone playing something. You can see here the 2 statues holding up the little figures. And that's because in ancient China, people loved, as a pastime, people used to play with like shadow figures. So that was a big deal back in the Tang Dynasty era. Now this video is going to be a bit all over the place because I wasn't even planning on recording today, but I just said, you know what, it's my last day in Xi'an. I go tomorrow to a new city, go to the capital of Xi'an, which is famous for its spicy food. If it's anything like the spicy food that I got yesterday, I'm in trouble, honestly. And that wasn't even supposed to be that spicy, like little kids were eating it and all where I was, but no. The idiot Irish guy thought he could handle it. You can see all the stalls selling all the fans, same thing, the dresses, bangles, all sorts. Very commercial. More statues. You can hear people when I walk past saying "Lao Wei." Actually, funny enough, Lao Wei means, it translates to like unknown alien. An old alien, you know. So yeah, I guess I'm an old alien. And thankfully, down at the far end of this square, the metro goes. And it leads me about a 5-minute walk away from the hotel, so that's nice for finding my way back. The metro costs, I think I might have mentioned it already, for me to make a one single ticket trip cost me 3 yuan, so 30 cents. Let's see this lady filming in her gear. Clothing is really nice though, I have to say. Looks lovely. And this nice area as well down here. Let's take a little walk through the Temple Heritage Park, will we? I don't know what this says. Maybe it just means entrance. Oh, there we go. Spitting Chinese. Oh, it's nice. I thought it was going to be a big rock way all the way through. I thought it was like a weaving in and out, but nope. Oh look, a Buddha. Everyone's getting their photo taken in this direction, so I guess there must be something. I hope I'm not getting in everyone's way. Me just standing there, look, people praying, getting their photos taken. You'd think they'd get their photos taken in front of it, but everyone seems to be at the side of it. I'm not really sure why. It's nice, isn't it? It's very different from the chaos out on the first street that I showed you. It's very quiet in this part, so I guess I picked the right way to go, and obviously I'm going to have to go back that way. I'll have to see what's going on, look for if there's any music, or it doesn't have to be music, but any event kind of thing on, just to see what the locals kind of watch and see. Now I don't know what language that is. It's not Mandarin. It might be Sanskrit because it's Buddhist. I'm not 100% sure. I'm being eyed up by the couple of old people across the... I don't know if you can see them across the little pond, but they're kind of... Anyway, yeah, so when you go to these places you just kind of have to see what the locals are watching and doing, don't you? It's the best way to explore them. Having a little picnic here. A little pagoda over here, let's check it out. There's probably people getting photos taken. Of course there is. Well, I'll just get it from the outside, I won't go into it. Something about pagodas, they look very, I don't know. There's just something about them. They're very nice. Nice little bridge down here. You see, the problem is, wherever I walk I feel like I'm in the way. Anyway, tough. That's the way it goes, isn't it? I suppose I can't really complain about it being commercialised, can I? Because, you know, anywhere that there's loads of tourists or locals or anybody that had large gatherings, people are always going to try and capitalise on it and try and make a few quid. So you can understand that, although it's annoying when people are kind of waving things in front of you, and, you know, but look, you have to be able to understand it, don't you? Like, everyone's trying to make money one way or another. The only thing is, I don't know how they bloody make money, because there's so many shops, every second shop, sometimes every shop actually, selling the same things. They're selling fans, little dog toys, hats. They all seem to be the same, and magnets, but like, saying like, how do they all compete with each other, you know? They're all the same price. So I guess there's such a high demand for it that's why. And it continues on over here. The area over there is called the Everbright City. That's all lit up at night time. And you can see these shadows all along. I guess that's what it means when I was saying they loved shadow play. Well, that's pretty nice, isn't it? I know it's for posing beside them for photos, but even so, it looks nice when you're looking at it on the wall. I'd say it's nice now when it gets dark, when the sun goes in. See more Westerners. Wow. How come everyone's not staring at them? Is it because of a camera? I don't think so. Is it because they know that I'm best mates with foodie pie? Probably. More than likely that's the reason, but like, I don't want to talk about it. Nice square up here with a statue. I'm gonna check that out now in a minute. Unfortunately the pathway up to the pagoda is closed though. That's a shame. The sun is going down though, so that's at least a bonus. I hear music. I'll be honest with you, it might sound wrong, but I'm very sticky right now. It's very humid here. It's 33 degrees still at 4 to 7. It's just so humid. And it's to get worse now. I think it's supposed to be cooler tomorrow, but tomorrow I'm leaving. I'm leaving Xi'an tomorrow, and it's actually supposed to be a bit cooler tomorrow in Chengdu. But if I'd been here on, well, I don't know what day it is today, but in 4 days time it goes up to 38 degrees. That would kill me, honestly. I wouldn't be able to record. The bloody camera would blow up. There we go, that's a nice view, isn't it? The statue with the pagoda in the back. Oh my god, everybody's just taking photos here. Oh, they're selling professional photos. That makes sense. I'm not exactly sure what this is, but it's nice, isn't it? Wait, it says something here. Xi'an was the political center. Oh, okay, so it's just telling us about this area. So Xi'an was also the name of the area. I hear music, but I don't know if it's a radio. Well, I guess this is where they do have music, but I'm not here at the right time by the looks of it. Well, I'm here for another little while, so we'll see. Maybe I'll catch something. So you can see this fountain area, which is not lighting at the moment, doesn't light till after 9 p.m. Oh, I mean, it doesn't. The fountain doesn't start displaying the musical features until after 9. This is impressive. I want to see it from the front, but I just saw the top of it from further back there and I was like, oh, hold on a minute. And then when I got closer I said, oh, hold on, there's stuff at the bottom as well. I'm not sure who it is, but that's okay. I don't have to know who it is, I just have to know that it looks cool. Let's see what it's like. So all of these sculptures that I've walked past all the way up here and continuing further on, these are all part of the fountain display. So at 9 o'clock when they turn on, I can imagine looking down the street is incredible. But unfortunately I'll miss it. Now there is something pretty cool up ahead. Can't really see it that well, but there's like this area where there's a statue and these pillars beside it. But yeah, this is like a nearly 3 kilometer walkway down, and this included with just fountains all the way down. Actually, do you know what? That's another world record that has the most fountain sculptures in one area. So it has a few. I still don't think you beat the most benches record. That's a hard one to beat, I tell you. Well, I guess I'm heading back now. I have to pack my stuff for tomorrow. I want to have it all ready tonight before I wake up tomorrow, you know what I mean? Just to have it all done and sorted so I wake up in the morning, have my shower and I'm ready to go. So yeah, probably a short video, a bit of a weird one, but it's not my fault. I was bloated, remember? That's my excuse. For some reason they've got a Lay's shop here, Walkers as I know them as. Yeah, so tomorrow I'll make my way to Chengdu, capital of Xi'an. Should be interesting. There for 3 nights. I haven't booked where to go after that because of course when you go to these places it's possible that you might want to stay an extra night. So I'd rather keep my options open. Now of course when I book hotels I always book them with a free cancellation policy, just because you never really know what's going to happen. I'd always recommend it. So that's the story anyway. I will catch you in the morning. Bye bye.